So the season is finally over. What happened in the last race? This is not going to be a long video, it's going to be a short one because it's quite a boring race. And I thought I might make a tier list for all the drivers here because just I want to try something new. So let's see how our boys did. Starting with Alex Albon. I mean, he had quite an anonymous race. He qualified well, but yeah, C tier for me. And then Carlos Sainz, man, he did a blunder. It's gotta be D. And Charles, he was amazing. He was his own strategist, everything. So he got a BS. The only thing I wish he could have done better is the lap one. He could have defended a bit better, but still, nah, he would have only ended up as it is. I don't think there was any strategy mess up for him. Nothing. Just the start, but it would be just time till Max gets him. Honestly, I think all the Ferrari drivers strategize better than the team themselves. Because, I mean, look at that. He just let Checo pass and he was planning to keep George behind. But I know as a driver, it's pretty hard. You need to have a lot of accurate timings. But well done for him. And Danny Rick had an average weekend, I would say, compared to Yuki. Yuki did an amazing job. So he's going to be. Ocon, he didn't do well. He was favored by Alpine. Alonso was okay, but he could have been better. I remember he was complaining his car was slow. I mean, I think I put him in B too. He was like pretty average. And then George Russell was pretty good, but I put him in A. I'm not a hater, but you know, he was complaining too much on the radio. Magnussen, sad. That was really sad. And Lance Stroll, he was C, I would say. I mean, if Alonso is performing that well. Lando, because of his little blunder with Checo, and yeah, it was kind of meh. Both of them are at fault. Lewis Hamilton had a pretty mediocre race. He had his incident with Ocon where he lost his front spoiler, a bit of his front wing, and then the thing where Alonso brake tested him. The guy wasn't having a good race. It was just meh. So I'll put him right down the middle because none of it was mostly his fault, but yeah. Logan was pretty anonymous during the race. He fell back and yeah, I would put him in C. And do I need to say anything about him? Well, he was the better Haas driver. I'm not really sure what's going on in Haas. And I mean, my boy Oscar didn't have the best races, but he had a clean race compared to Norris. And Gasly, I'll put him there. I mean, he was okay, but he didn't finish in points. I don't know what happened to him. I'll put him in C. He was 8th at some point. And Perez goes down in C because of that incident. Yuki obviously got tier S. And Valtteri, I'll put him in the middle because I don't know what happened. He was trying a two-stopper, so it was just strategy that screwed him up. Joe as well. So yeah, that is my tier list for the previous race. So before we call it quits, here's a few final words and thoughts about the last race. Not race, actually the entire season. I think Max did a spectacular job. Like, Perez is proof that it's not just the car. It takes a lot for a person to be that consistent. And Max is so perfect. He has perfected it. He's like a robot. I know I'm not the biggest Max fan, but what he did, he made us witness history there. He did an amazing job. I would even say he's the best driver on the grid right now. I mean, I know Lewis at his prime was really good, where he used to like pull on really crazy moves and whatnot, and Alonso still does the same. He's also quite a cool driver, but Max is at a whole nother level. Like, he does deserve this championship. He deserves this win streak. So for the off season, I do have a few videos planned up. First, I have a driver ranking video where I did put up a lot of data on the spreadsheets, and I will be telling you why I think which driver should be in what position based if they did have equal machinery. And then I also have another video coming up where I would rank all the F1 cars. I would rank the teams, and that's about all planned for the rest of the year. So hope you guys enjoy the off season, and let's catch up next year then. Bye.